Hi everybody, this is Rose of Sharon, and I'm back again with another movie review. I just watched Little, which is by the same producer who brought us Girls Trip and Night School. And I've seen neither one of those, but this movie is absolutely sensational, and it's really funny. It's absolutely hysterical, and honestly, I want to own it for myself because it has such a life-affirming, positive message to it. It's just a feel-good comedy film, and there are a lot of politically incorrect things in it that are actually more to make fun of just perception and prejudice, and it's meant for giggles, and I think it's hilarious. And it's like Christmas Carol meets the opposite of Big or Freaky Friday. In a way, it's kind of like Freaky Friday, but it's different. It's a movie that is really quite pedantic in its way, and also it's a lesson to people who might feel like they want to become like everybody else in the world who's jaded and bitter and another bully, basically. And it's interesting. She actually goes through quite a development, and it's it's terrific. And yeah, there's some things that are cliche, but I actually had some really good belly laughs in this, and the writing was just top tier and just excellent. There are a lot of really good moments that had some good slapstick and good time. The little girl, oh my goodness, this little girl, she's going places, I can tell you that. The main actress, she is, I don't know her, but she's just a great comedian, and I really respect the art of the comedian. It's something that is really difficult to achieve. You just have to have a rhythm and flow. It's like rap. So, yeah, it's a good analogy, actually. Rap is hard. I'm not going to say that much about the plot, but it's a good movie if you're feeling kind of, oh, poor pitiful me. And I'm not going to say why, but if you need a movie to really make you realize just how good you have it, and it's inspirational. I found it inspirational. I thought, hey, I am successful. I have come a long way in 3 years. And it wasn't easy, but nothing ever worthwhile is easy. And of course, my family had a saying about that: faint heart never won fair lady. And what that saying actually means is you really have to fight for what you love. And whether it be something in the near future that you feel is going to be worth all your time and effort, and something that you know will be instrumental, then go for it. And April, Jordan's assistant, she is the one who oh gosh, I feel so bad for her. And she actually goes through a little bit of her own revelation too. I'm like, yes, and it's such a good film. I was really surprised. I was sad I didn't get to see it in the theater, but I want it for my own. I love it so much. It's really, really well written. I would give it it's 3.5. It's almost a 4 because some things are cliched. Like I said, that's the only reason why I'm not giving it a full 5 stars, but the acting is just absolutely sensational. There's a scene in the diner, which, oh my lord. And of course, there's another scene with her boy toy. Yeah, I'm not going to go into that, but it's actually quite amusing given what happens to her. You think, oh my lord. Not appropriate, but yeah, it's a wonderful movie, and it's a good black comedy. Not dark humor, but black comedy. I really need to see the Friday series because this I think is it's along the same lines. It's just that such good writing, and it's just absolutely sensational and spectacular, marvelous. And I have to say that I feel very uplifted that I've watched it, and it made me feel all the better about myself and how far I'm coming. It just, to me, it was a sign. I thought, I'm doing the right thing. I'm going in the right direction. And I didn't have to have what, I didn't go through what Jordan goes through in the movie, basically. I'm not going to say what it is because that's a huge plot point. It'll ruin the whole thing. But I follow the route of kindness, even though sometimes being gentle, being kind, being compassionate sometimes is looked upon as a weakness. It really isn't. I would prefer that over just being a grouch all the time. Because, I mean, who wants to be around an Eeyore? Ugh. Just like, I forget the guy who wrote the lecture, the last lecture, but he equivocated it to, if you had the choice of being around Tigger or Eeyore, you would most definitely choose Tigger because Tigger is a party animal and he's just incredible. Even though he is the only one, it doesn't matter. He doesn't care. He's living on. He's living life. He's not afraid. He's just having fun. He's having a good time. He's basically a kid at heart, and he's got a contagious optimism that infects everybody around him. So I'm definitely a Tigger, as you can well tell. I'd rather be a Tigger than an Eeyore. Not to say that there's anything wrong with being an Eeyore. There are times where being an Eeyore is appropriate, but I'm definitely a Tigger. A Tigger mixed in with hints of Owl. I think I'm a lot like Owl because I've got that intellect, but I'm definitely a child at heart. And I love life, and I love to enjoy myself. And this movie is just a celebration of that. It's just a good little pick-me-up, and it's absolutely spectacular. If it's really a resplendent film, if you have a chance to pick it up, do. Even though I would say it's a remake of Big, opposite thereof, but different and unique in its own way, and it's just a good film, and it's fantastic. I really can't say that much more about it, so until next time, live long, prosper. Ciao, Tootsie.